Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in a 2-guard. And for Milwaukee, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. P.J. Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Nobody near George. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Beverley, the pass to Zubac. Knocked loose. Leonard with no one around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
The pass to Leonard. Banked in off the glass. And it's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Leonard on the wing from downtown. And it's Leonard again missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Morris with the bucket. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Holiday surveying the floor. Giannis left side. And the rejection by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard, no luck. And it's the Bucks on the break. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Beverley with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Leonard kicks to Beverley. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Holiday with the 3. Paul George grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Holiday. Throws it up high.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Zubac. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, George. Plenty of space. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Lopez over Ibaka, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Here's Nwora. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 4 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Lopez outside. Here's Portis. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Mann. It's blocked. Here's Nwora. A putback. Rebound by the Clippers. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by the Clippers. Milwaukee in the lead. And even 3-on-3 break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some changes here for the Bucks. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Teague. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Leonard, a good look. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Nwora. Off target from outside. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Nwora, that's good. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. From the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it. Right side, Portis feeds to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. Kennard covering. Shot from 12. Here's Portis. In close, he hits it. Portis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Forbes can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 3. Ibaka for 3. The shot will not fall. And here we go. For 3, Middleton. And no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play, everybody. Well, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's George. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 2 to shoot. Zubac finds George. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. Beverley deciding where to go with it. And George kicks to Leonard. Back to George. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Leonard. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Count it.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it falls over the rim and in. Morris has got his second basket of the game. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis right side. Trying to get open is Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Back to George. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They get it back.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Passes to Leonard. A 3-ball. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi.
Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Clippers trail by 3. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Beverly kicks to Morris for the tie. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Giannis outside. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Chris Middleton. Portis is out there with Teague, and it's Nora in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Kennard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Teague. Middleton looking it over. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's stolen by Teague. And here they come. Middleton outside. Count it. Good. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Kennard on the wing. Now Jackson. Ibaka outside. Off the left rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For three, Middleton hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Ibaka for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
To the paint. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Great positioning on the putback.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Holiday with it. Giannis outside. In the corner, DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 8. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac finds George. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Holiday against Beverly. Here's Holiday. Stolen by Beverly. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freaks arrived.
Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Clippers making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Beverly against Holiday. Middleton left side. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Leonard doesn't get it to drop for him. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for It's an exciting Sunday night edition. D.A.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got Norman Powell, Robert Covington out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Bucks, PJ Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. Clock at 4. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Lillard outside. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. That one, no good. Good D by Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Middleton against Anthony. The Bucks working the ball around. And here's Holiday. It's good.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Lillard outside. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Pass to Connaughton. Middleton with it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Covington finds Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for Lillard. The shot by Middleton, wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
The three from McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McCollum against Middleton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
For the Trailblazers, Giles comes in for Zach Collins. And Jones subbed in for Powell. Trailblazers trail by 11. The pass to McCollum. Takes a three. Again, McCollum missing.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Mora, the pass to Teague. Here's Nwora, defended by Jones. Nwora can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Outside Teague. To the paint. Portis kicks to Teague. Back to Portis. And it's blocked. And so it's Milwaukee. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their deep. Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how he...
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a five-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Anthony, Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Simons in at the 1. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Giles checked in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Teague with the ball. Kanter covering. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. And Kanter pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And Teague, here we go. That one goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Jones. The 3 from McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Teague dishes to Lopez. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Passes it to McCollum. Lillard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Down low, here's Lopez. Excellent D from Kanter. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Unloads from 13. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Teague against Lillard. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. He can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Powell, no one around him. Portland, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Tucker. Back to Giannis. Nurkic with the block. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as... And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Trailblazers trail by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in it with the 2.
Man, that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
6 to shoot. Middleton drives in. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That one off the back iron and out. Anthony finds Covington. Here's Lillard. Now Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep. The shot by Holiday, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. Covington passes to Powell. No good from outside. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Down his high post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins checked in for Robert Covington. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. The pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Anthony right side. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Lillard against Holiday. Tucker can't get it to go.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
McCollum. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Trailblazers trail by 10.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
To the inside. It's stolen by Anthony. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Portland with a change here too. Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Simons, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Giles comes in for Collins. Jones checked in for Anthony. And Norman Powell subbed in for McCullough. Lillard's checked in for Anthony Simons. Three-pointer, Lillard. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep three-point range, and the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Damian Lillard. Here's Portis, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Teague. Lillard with it. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks leading by 10. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at shooting guard. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires for 3. But they recover it. Pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. From deep. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Inside, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shots good by Middleton.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Lillard from outside, and the three ball is good.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Holiday looking for an opening. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Portland also making some changes. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Derek Jones comes in for Norman Powell. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simon. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Three-pointer. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. And that one drops for him.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Here is Lillard. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The kick out to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Anthony comes in for Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 9. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Middleton against Lillard. Middleton looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Not going to go that time. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. 3-pointer, Lillard. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Now here is Holiday. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Lopez. Here's the lob to the hoop. Powell with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Lillard outside. The tray. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Lillard. From deep 3-point range, off on that one. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. High post, KD. Lopez is there. Count it. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. It's Durant on the wing. Over Giannis. 6 on the shot clock and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Outside Holiday. And the layup is good.
Well, right now, Drew Holiday has the defense in the sandbox, just toying with them.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Takes it from 10, and he nails the jumper. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A shake. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, more and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Left side Harris from past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Irving kicks to Durant. Irving passes to KD. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's in there.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. DiVincenzo finds Lopez, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Griffin always plays hard in the paint. He knows he's going to have to stay gritty.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight. Griffin hits them both. Here's T. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nwora, guarded by Harris. Harris on the double team. Nwora, the pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Portis trying to free himself. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Claxton. No points in the game yet for him. Round down low, guarded by Tucker. Here's Dinwiddie. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Teague finds Portis. Here's Nwora from outside the arc. He can't get that one. Dinwiddie left side. Out to Harris. Outside Griffin. Back to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Jeff Teague with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Portis, the pass to Teague. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's hard to match up with Jeff Teague because he's very adept at drawing contact.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Fires the 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Harris off the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 5 points so far.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 4.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the back door. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Connaughton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Milwaukee, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nets leading by 5. Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harden, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here is Harden following the basket by Brook Lopez. Harden with it. He's picked up by Lopez, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Outside, KD. The shot misses, and Milwaukee the other way now. Passes it to Forbes. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Forbes. For the 3. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
In the corner, Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. The shot's good from Forbes.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Harden. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Nora. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Net shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing. Just 27%. And Harden with the stuff.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Lopez. Over Jordan. Lopez, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much...
Oh, that was something else.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Outside Teague. Down low. Here's Nora. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Harden gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Teague against Irving. Stripped it away. In transition, here come the Nets. And finished off by KD.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely, at least on that. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the net.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Bucks trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. For 3, Middleton. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's KD. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks trail by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Basket counts. DiVincenzo's got his first basket.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside Griffin. Back to Irving. Banked in off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. Griffin on him. They grab their own miss. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Middleton. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game. Brown the pass to Griffin. Dinwiddie outside. KD on the wing. And the rejection by Giannis.
The third quarter has not started well. Just
That's a great dunk. Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Durant wide open. He fires. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 6. Top of the key. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harris. Durant's got 14.
And the league's most valuable player in 2014. Durant shows why once again.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here now is Dinwiddie. There's the pass to KD. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes long.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And Teague takes advantage of the room he had in front of him, creating an easy opportunity for himself.
Passes it to Claxton. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got his first points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Harden. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Jordan is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Here's Connaughton. High post Lopez. He's against Jordan. Lopez, no luck. Nets leading by 4. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Teague, the pass to Lopez. That one misses. Good D by Jordan. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Harden. And the rejection by Giannis. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Shot clock at 3.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday, the one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Harden kicks to Irving. Excellent D there from Holiday.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Giannis, and it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Harden the pass to Durant, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Holiday against Irving. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Irving finds Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Over Middleton. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To tie it up. And he lays it up and in. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Are you kidding me? I mean, how could this get any better? That's just a brilliant play defensively at an opportunistic time.
Durant in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. DiVincenzo with the rebound. To take the lead. It's in!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Harden outside. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
Outside Holiday. Here's Giannis. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they'll be looking for the steal here on the inbounds. If they can't come up with the TO right away, then it's time to foul and hope for some misses at the line.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Good!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here. Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, G.A. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moments. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. Ways, it's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Clippers. Holiday, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game.
Off the catch, Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday with the three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Leonard. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Outside Holiday. Jacks up a three. Morris with the rebound.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Again, Leonard missing. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
George, no good. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Kept alive. Passes to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Leonard. Middleton can't get it to go. Los Angeles is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Now the pass to Lopez. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
And Beverly kicks to George. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 13 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Middleton outside. Bucks passing it around. From deep. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Over Morris. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Leonard with no one around. The quick look, no good that time. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis passes to Lopez. From 17 feet out. That's tipped. Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Leonard. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Antetokounmpo against Beverly. Holiday with the 3. Up again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Clippers leading by 4. Man passes to Rondo. Finished off the break. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Rondo is a pro in transition. He can flat out get it done.
Outside Portis. There's the three. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Bucks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Leonard, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully he can stay healthy this go around.
They get it again. Jackson kicks to Kennard. And the three off target.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Jeff Teague.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
To the middle, here's Ibaka, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The three. Rebound by the Clippers. Kennard for three. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ibaka outside. Releases. And that one is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. Kennard covering. Off target from three-point range.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Bucks trail by 5. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Dial it up. This is a play you can keep running for Forbes until the defense adjusts.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
George dishes to Morris. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Defended by Beverly. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 17 points. And that's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Patrick Beverley. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's George in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The open shot by Leonard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard's there. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Clippers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Patrick Beverley.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And here's George for 3. Poke loose.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Holiday.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
Outside Leonard. Back to Rondo. From about 19 feet, hits the front of the rim and out. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Leonard. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Leonard's got 21.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
George looking over the floor. Puts up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. The 3 from George. The Clippers rebound. Leonard finds George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Ibaka for 3. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Nora. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And Zoe Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Kennard. He kicks it to Batum. Lets it go. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
The pass to Forbes. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Batum. Outside Jackson. Ibaka right side. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shoots from the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Defended by Ibaka. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Jackson. Back to Ibaka. Kennard on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Outside Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it, and he dishes it out.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Bucks making a change here. Los Angeles leading by 8. To the paint. Morris kicks to Zubats. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
This is it to Zubats. There's the dish to George. They could use a bucket, and it's blocked. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Outside Holiday. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his fourth rebound in this one. Back to George. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Leonard, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. George with no one around misses the 3. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Tries to save it, but they'll get another chance. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Another shot. Can't get it to fall. So the Clippers winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's... And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the power forward position. And for Portland, Derek Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Now, here's Portis. The feed to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass.
No, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Here's Lillard. Powell finds Jones. Powell against DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Outside Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Lillard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When Lillard goes to work in the screen and roll, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, you pretty much pick your poison with him in these sets.
Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Donaton's checked in. Now here's Lillard. Takes the 3. Jones kicks to Nurkic. Covington passes to Nurkic. Tries again. From 11 feet away. Back to Covington. Shoots over Tucker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. To the inside. Covington with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. That's a 2 from Lillard. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Lillard's got 6. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Middleton against Jones. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Lillard after Drew Holiday's score. The shot by Powell, no good.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's your... look at him fly!
Get out the way!
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Lillard. He's got 8. A three-pointer, no good. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. And a deep three from Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. And there's the pass to Covington. Now Nurkic. Jones up top. Defended by Middleton. Covington shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And so it's Milwaukee. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Anthony. Collins is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Collins. And McCollum subbed in for Powell. Kanter's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 4. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McCollum, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Teague finds DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Lopez. Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. And no good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by McCollum.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. DiVincenzo's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks. McCollum outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The shot comes out. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The drive by Cantor. Pass to McCollum. Over Teague. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Teague dishes to Lopez. Portis kicks to Lopez. Back to Portis. Outside Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
Cullen passes to Simons. Dishes to Cantor. And the pass to Simons. Outside Anthony. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Teague, the pass to DiVincenzo. Off target with the jump hook.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Simons. Offensive rebound. Inside. Feeds to Cantor. Second shot opportunity. And again, it's Portland converted.
For a guy that spends so much time in the low post, Cantor is a solid jump shooter. Good rhythm to his catch and shoot motion.
Teague, the pass to Lopez. From 7. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland trailing here. Cantor inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Cantor's shot is off. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. A different look for Milwaukee. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn it.
For 3, Middleton. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Takes it out to Covington. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And the jump by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And a close game so far through the first 2. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 4. Kenny. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. And here is Portis. Defended by Covington. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. The shot's good. Covington's got his first points of the game.
The strength of Covington, willing these shots in, despite the D being very aggressive.
Pass to Middleton. To the left side wing. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Powell. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. No good there. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Covington dishes to Powell. And Middleton with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Powell with the steal. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Holiday looking for an opening. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Nurkic. And the Bucks miss again. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. He kicks it to Lillard. He dishes it to Jones. Back to Lillard. Over Holiday. Lillard misses.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools. He's not afraid to use them.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%? And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you don't even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And it's Simons missing. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Teague. High post Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment, but muscling through.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Teague, the pass to Norm. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Shoots. Lopez, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 5. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jeff Teague.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Zach Collins. Harry Giles comes in for Norman Powell. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Portis, the pass to Norm. The Bucks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Simons, the pass to McCollum, and it's good from the elbow. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Outside Teague. And it's good for 2.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Anthony, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. 4 on the clock. Lopez, no luck.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Bucks leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. From deep. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell against DiVincenzo for the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
High arcing shot. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Simons surveying the D. Now Collins. Here's Simons.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Powell inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Lopez inside, working on Nurkic. Middleton for 3. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. And there it is for him. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Holiday. Lopez outside for 3. Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Holiday up top. Outside Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Here's Simon. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Knocks it loose. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And that one drops.
Oh, really challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals.
And the shot is good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Down low. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Know what shots he should be taking. That's what he does, Portis. I mean, he's a very smart player on this end of the floor.
Powell dishes to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the middle. The pass to Simons. No good on the triple. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And looking at the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Here's Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Back to Connaughton. Clock at 4. Middleton for 3. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Harris passes to Irving. And yes, it's good. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee the rebound. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. DiVincenzo's checked in. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yet another way Griffin beat you. Great body control going up over the top. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And here's the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Outside Holiday. Off target from outside. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Griffin. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Here's Holiday. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Harden way outside. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got 7.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Lopez finds Giannis. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. KD looking around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
For 3, Middleton. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead as they end. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Nora in at the small forward. And Durant gets it to go.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dinwiddie, left side. Bucks trail by 7.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
KD can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Giannis. Durant with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Durant. 18 feet out. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. He gets it in there. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg? Or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Brooklyn making some changes. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks making a switch here. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bucket is good. Harden's got 9 points.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Now Holiday, he's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Tucker. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Nets with the lead. On up the court. Harris's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Tucker the pass to Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez and stolen by Irving. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much. And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Durant with the steal. And here comes Harden. Leading the... Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Harden comes to help. Passes it to Lopez. Inside, Middleton. Some solid defense from Harris. Nets leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Durant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Middleton for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden dishes to Irving. Off target from 3-point range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. Holiday gets the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Outside Portis. Fires for 3. Nwora can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here's Harris from the arc. Nwora grabs the board. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's KD. Here's Griffin. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's all evened up.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And it's denied.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Griffin with the steal. Here's KD. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Goes up, and then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Here's Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
First free throw is good.
Well, there's so much value in how Jeff Teague runs an offense. He's got great speed. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. I think any organization would be lucky to have this guy.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Griffin. Nets passing it around. It's Harden with the drive. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 4. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Forbes. And the 3 ball is good. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The pass to Brown. He kicks to Harden. Forbes with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Harden with it. 13 points in the game. Nice touch on the bank shot. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. At the forward spots, it's the 2 Antetokounmpo, Thanasis, and Giannis. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez, and at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Teague, a 3 ball. They grab their own miss.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Irving passes to Griffin. Harris outside. Pass to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
It's stolen by T. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And the dunk by Giannis. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Outside Irving. Count it, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Jeff Teague. For 3, Middleton. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Passes it to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Pass to Holiday. And he lays it straight in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The pass to Irving. 13 feet away. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Harden outside, and the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Irving against Holiday. And it's sent back by KD. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot over Jordan. Lopez, no up.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Harden. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Antetokounmpo, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Jordan, the pass to Harris. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. Here's Harden. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Right side Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a 1-possession game.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, That's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Middleton inside the three-point line. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.